The local authority lookup tool is a really useful tool to confirm what the local authority or council policies are for flying drones and whether or not there are any bylaws that may affect your right to fly in a particular location under their jurisdiction. The information was collated through a huge freedom of information exercise, with responses falling into two main categories. Some with specific information on their policies, whilst others simply stating they have got no policies, which in itself is a good thing, as this at least tells us there's no blanket ban on their land. Either way, it's useful to have this information to hand so that you can A, know that you're good to fly in the first place, and B, advise anyone that may come up and challenge you whilst flying. To get the information, navigate the main drone scene map to the area you want to check. Click the little checker tool button on the right and then click the actual area on the map that you want to check, which brings up the local authority boundary. Click it again to bring up a pop-up information panel, which lists the name of the local authority for that particular area. Halfway down, you can then click the blue link to What Do They Know?, which will open a new panel and take you right to the main information page for this particular Freedom of Information request. From there, you simply click the main blue link heading to that particular information and read through, but there are a few key points you need to consider. Many of the responses are simply an in-line text, like the word no inserted after the question. Now, sadly, the website formatting doesn't help identify these responses, so you need to look straight after the questions to see if there is an actual response written in line. Other authorities have done some work, like Barnet, and produced actual policy documents which you can then download and read through. And finally, some authorities simply replied that they did not have the information requested. But this again is actually a good thing, as it means they don't have any specific rules or prohibitions on flying drones over and above the usual CAA rules that would apply. The different layouts of the information is a bit confusing, but this is a limitation of the third-party website hosting all of the information. But it's worth working through, as it's a good indication if there's anything that may affect your flight.